And? How are things?
Not many people come this way, but up to now, every one of them has paid my toll.
That's been known a long time.
Of course we got him in the end.
Wouldn't be so sure.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
That isn't true. He ran with Billy. That's not my problem.
You have to step in and sort things out.
Why aren't you working?
Haven't you heard yet?
Don't tell
The
me.
Paladins have arrested Bennett.
Things I could tell you.
What happened?
Well, we were in the city to shop when all of a sudden we heard a scream.
That's all just
Someone yelled,
gossip.
"There they are! Get them!" Boy, was I scared. I took to my heels and ran like the demons were after me. Bennett was right behind me. I don't know what happened, but when I got outside the city, he had disappeared. I must have lost him in the city.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
So why was Bennett arrested?
Murder. Bennett is supposed to have murdered a paladin. What nonsense. I was with him the whole time.
So why don't you go to town and explain the whole thing?
Gonna change.
They'd stick me in the slammer as his accomplice. Nah, certainly not in the current situation.
Situation?
You know, NotR in the city. That's bound to come to a bad end.
It's a bad business.
How did the mercenaries here on the farm react?
Well, I don't know exactly what they're planning, but some of them are really pissed off.
Don't tell me you
I can understand that.
If it were up to them, they'd rather attack the city today than tomorrow to get Bennett out. Talk to Lee. Maybe there's something you can do.
That's all just gossip.
Hey, you!
No idea. You tell me.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
I may have found a job for you on Bengar's farm.
Let's hear it.
The pass to the Valley of Mines comes out directly at Bengar's farm. He's got problems with all the beasts who squeeze through the pass. Someone needs to defend Bengar's farm.
That would be something. Then at least I'd be away from the farm here and wouldn't have to stare at the smithy. Agreed. And since you're one of us, I'll make you a fair price. Just give me 300 gold coins and I'm on my way.
Really didn't deserve that.
Here's your gold.
Good. I'm off then to see those beasts. Let's see who else on this farm I can enlist. See you later.
It can't go on like this forever.
Never change.
Where have you been?
I was in the Valley of Mines. There are dragons there. They gave the paladins a pretty hard time.
So?
You don't have to talk.
Then there really is something to the stories. Lee will be interested.
That doesn't surprise me. It's not what I heard.
Have you got something for me to do?
Have you seen those black hooded guys creeping by here? Those people give me the willies, I'll tell you.
I'm no better off myself.
When I was at sea, I saw some pretty curious things, but those fellows really scare me. They went in the direction of the bandit camp in the mountains at the southern end of the valley. Maybe you should go there and check on those guys, and do away with them.
That doesn't surprise me.
I want to improve my abilities.
No one really wants to hear that. I'm not touching that. Why did you pick that
I'd
up?
have gone about it differently.
I couldn't manage to stop. It can't go on like this forever.
That's not what I heard.
Good. Now you can use your abilities better.
Done that. That's the first I've heard of it.
Has nothing
I want to improve.
Never knew that.
No idea. You tell me.
Good. Now you can use your abilities better.
Do you really believe that? Is it really true? Is it really true?
It can't go on like this forever.
Is it really true?
What weapons do you have to offer?
Don't say you didn't know that.
I agree with you completely.
It was just like you said.
I never knew that.
That's the first I've heard of it.
That was obvious all along.
Everything all right with you?
You saved my ass, man. I'll never forget that.
What do you want to do now?
I think I'll load up on grub first.
And then?
Who knows? Maybe I'll go back to the mining colony. Someone should keep an eye on the orcs. Otherwise, they'll all show up on the doorstep without warning.
That's not what I heard.
Ah, it's good that you've come.
What's up?
I found this in the old chapel. It's a magic rune. I think it will teleport you straight back here to the farm. I thought you might be able to use it.
Everything you hear.
I have freed Gorn.
Yes, he already told me. Good work. He's worth more than Silvio and his boys put together.
That was obvious.
I've come from the Valley of Mines. The castle there was attacked by dragons.
So it's true. Lars said that rumors about dragons are circulating through the city. I didn't believe it. What about the paladins?
They've been thoroughly decimated.
Good. Maybe now Lord Hagen will think again about my offer. And if not, then we'll find another way to get out of here.
If he doesn't see that.
Do you have better armor for me?
I sure do.
Give me the heavy armor.
Here, very good armor. It's the same that I wear.
Don't you have anything else for me to do?
You can't get enough, You're in plenty of trouble as it is. What else do you want, then?
Another assignment. I'm a mercenary, remember?
All right, I've got something. It's just the thing for you. I have a debt to settle with the judge in town. I'd actually prefer to do it myself. But the paladins wouldn't let me within a stone's throw of his house. The thing has to be handled with a bit of consideration, so pay attention. You'll go to the judge and offer him your services. You'll try to win his trust and carry out some dirty work for him until you find something to incriminate him. The swine has done so many dirty jobs that it stinks to high heaven. Bring me something I can use to blacken his name with the militia, so that he spends the rest of his life molding in the slammer. But I don't want you to kill him. That would be too quick. I want him to suffer, understand? Do you think you can do that?
No problem. How much?
It's all just gossip.
Your reward depends on what you bring me, so make an effort.
What about Bennett?
So you heard about that. The bastards have locked him up, just like that. As if I didn't have enough problems with my own people. Now I have to take care of the paladins
I'm not telling
too.
you anything new.
What will you do about Bennett?
I don't know yet. A few of the boys would like to run to the city and knock Lord Hagen's teeth down his throat. Luckily, we don't have enough people for an operation like that. And besides, it's not my style.
Are you going to stay here and see what happens then?
Certainly not. Lars is still in the city and trying to find out how we can get Bennett out of there. Until that happens, I'm trying to calm my people. I only hope that Lars doesn't take too long. Oh yes, before I forget, Buster wants to talk to you. He wouldn't tell me what it was about. Maybe you should go see him.
Can I help you in this matter with Bennett?
Sure, a bit of intelligence and sanity certainly wouldn't hurt in this matter. Enos knows there are enough idiots running around here. Go to the city and see if you can find a way to get Bennett out of there. But don't be too long about it. I don't know how much longer I can keep the men under control.
That was quite obvious.
He doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
Tell me that isn't true.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
That's really not my problem.
Hey, you! Patrick is back.
Yeah, man. I had almost given up hope. You...
Hey, do me a favor.
Yes?
Spare us both your speech of thanks.
I wasn't going to thank you at all.
But
I was just going to tell you that you're a damn cheeky devil. Stay cool.
so, everything okay with you?
All's fine. The water mages led us safely out of this accursed valley.
And what will you do next?
I'm gonna continue to fight for Lee, and someday we're gonna leave this island.
And then?
We shall see. If the war is still raging, we'll go up against the orcs. But that remains to be seen.
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
I fled here from Bengar's farm. I didn't want to be butchered by all those creatures coming out of the pass. You can't imagine what sort of things came out of the pass the last few days.
I can. What's it like here?
Here, I only have to put up with the bandits. It's the lesser evil.
Bengar needs you. He wants you to come back to his farm.
I'm not crazy. As long as we have to live defenseless on the farm, I'm not budging an inch from here.
I've hired a mercenary. He will keep an eye on the farm.
That's different, of course. But wait a minute. Who's paying the guy then?
That's my problem.
No chance to say no, eh?
No.
Good. Then I'll go back. I hope the lad's good for something.
There he is.
Change. That's really not my problem.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
The black-hooded men in the mountains are no longer with us.
You were able to deal with them? Good man. I didn't trust those guys one bit. They were bound to cause a lot of trouble.
Entirely true.
I already thought as much.
I've got no time.
I'd have got about it differently.
I'll never get this open without the right key. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Everything else all right?
These are bad times. I can't find my sheep. I guess I'll have to fess up to Sekob.
There he is.
Hey! Heal me.
Let me see.
What wares do you...
Tell me what...
I never knew that.
Hey, you! Buddy!
What do you want?
These last few days, I've been thinking about how we could make some quick money in this dump.
And?
I think I've stumbled across a possibility of making money fast. A merchant from town would shell out a lot of dough for a certain thing.
Why are you telling me this?
I can't do it myself. I need to stay here and watch those stupid sheep.
You mean the farmers?
That's what I'm saying.
What's this about?
The merchant claims that he could market shadow beast horns very profitably. Someone would have to go to the woods and harvest those beasts. And that's where you come in.
How much is to be gained there?
A bunch of money, I tell you. There will be enough for the two of us. And since you gave me that gold back then, I'll make you a special price.
Sounds good. I'll let you know when I manage to get some horns. How do you gut a shadow beast?
You don't know that? Oh, man. I'd have expected more of you.
I'll get back to you about that.
I hope so.
How do you gut a shadow beast?
You don't know that? Oh, man. I'd have expected more of you.
Teach me.
Listen up, then. You do in that shadow beast, and then you hold its horn with your right hand as tight as you can. Then you stick your knife in its forehead and cut a furrow in the flesh around the horn. Then you use your knife to pry the horn from the skull, and you put it in your pocket. Well, and then you bring it to me. That shouldn't be too hard for you to do.
I'll get some more shadow beast horns for your merchant.
Great. Give them here. And get me more. Who knows for how long that merchant will still want these things. Here's your share.
That's really not my problem.
And there's more, believe me.